Private message date of message 29.6.1983. Our friends, your distresses, tirednesses and some of your sicknesses which follow them, occur due to the secretions secreted by your pituitary gland. When your distresses start to upset your electronical equilibrium, the pituitary immediately starts secretion. This is a protective precaution taken by nature. 4. If these secretions did not render you tired and weak, then the electronic equilibrium in your brain cells would render your awareness and consciousness codes atrophied by the power of the distresses. To be more correct, your mechanism of thought would not function. Then, you would be no different than a blade of grass. This is a protective equilibrium. Your sicknesses gain value in proportion with the abundance or scarcity of your apprehensions, your distresses. The intensity of the distresses in proportion with the intensity of the sickness. All these procedures are for protecting the brain, which is your most perfect machine and its fuse. The mechanism of equilibrium and justice within nature passes through an extremely perfect will which can never be controlled. A part of that will is your brain. The body automatically gives priority to your brain center rather than your cellular center. Because the cell is renewed but the brain is a universal archive and file which keeps in its layers all the transactions of the former life years. For this reason these brain cells have been frozen in your gene by a special method. For this reason they are not renewed. Your brain energy is the key of all the information. Some people in your planet call this energy spirit, some ether. In fact this energy bond is an energy of a channel which is administered by influences. It is also called the silver cord. This energy cord which is a life energy that prepares everything in you is also an energy bond bringing you up to us. During world life, the brain code automatically closes the world door to this universal medium the connection of which it renders. This is the life requirement of the normal structure. Such human beings, let us speak in your terms, are considered normal according to you. Normality for you is always in right proportion with the unchangeability of the structure on the world level. However, we do not consider normal those who remain on this single consciousness level. 4. If the thought mechanism of a human being does not enter the medium of quest, it can never complete its evolvement. Now, let us tell you the functioning of a normal mechanism. During the medium of sleep, your thought mechanism unfolds automatically. And this mechanism gets in touch with numerous channels. When it finds the channel appropriate to its own coordinate, dreaming medium occurs. A normal brain commits that dream to memory and never confuses it with reality. A brain outside this description can easily open its door to different mediums even when it is awake. In such cases, if the structure of a mind can connect its own control to automatism through the structure of the body, then that person is considered a normal human being by us. The state we have mentioned is valid for situations in which the codes and coordinates are in right proportion when a baby comes to the world. In the abnormalities of the physical constitution, all the channels are mixed up like a skein. In fact, the situation is a developmental error pertaining to the genes. Such events are mise en scenes exhibited in order to show clearly the two differences in a world in which everything is obliged to be in proportion with its opposite. In such cases, the entity within the body, in fact, is a great entity. However, she cannot unfold herself to the world, since his her brain developmental coordinates are mixed up. The same entity when she possesses a healthy physical body in another period may become an inventor, a scientist of mathematics or physics. Please, do not despise these friends. Our love is upon all the universes. Result